And we are back. Welcome back, everyone. I have a special treat because we've got Miss Nicole back with us. Hi,
Oh,
Miss Nicole. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm good. Thank you for coming back. I understand you have another book that's a favorite of yours that you'd like to share with us. What's
Yeah,
this one called?
it's called Too Many Tamales.
Oh,
And
okay.
this actually isn't like a book from my childhood. It's from when I worked at a nonprofit and we were helping kids get with their reading levels. Um, there was always a part of the lesson where we could read to them, and they got to pick out the book. And I think because a lot of students can relate to the cover of this book, so I was reading this a lot for a few years, and so I just really enjoyed the story.
Oh, great. Thank you. Well, thank you for sharing it with, with our viewers, our audience
Yeah.
too. I think that is going, I love the fact that we're bringing in some, different books from favorites for different of our guests, but
Mhm.
also that we're bringing in some of the different cultural aspects. I think that's really important. So thank you for, for deciding to read this one with us today. And I'm going to go ahead and let you get started. And then I'm just going to give this screen. I'm going to turn it all over to you and I'll be in the background in case you need anything. But
Okay.
I think this is what we're going to do from now on. I think this is a great way to just really get to focus on the story. So you take it away, Miss Nicole.
Thank you. All right, so we're going to dive into Too Many Tamales, and it's by Gary Soto and Ed Martinez.
Oops.
Oh,
Oh no. Okay,
good
so
looking, guys.
it doesn't allow me to do this for some reason. Let me try again.
Oh, no
Nope.
worries.
Okay, that's very interesting.
You know what? I'm going to get a little closer. If you guys see me get a
Okay.
little closer, I'm going to
I
try
think that'll be
something.
great. That'll be great.
Um,
Thank you.
uh, no. I was trying to see if I was going to be able to, like,
Yeah,
on my end, make me the full person. But,
right.
okay.
That's okay. We'll figure this out as we go. So I think we'll just jump into the story.
Okay. Do you want to go back to where it was like us two, but like bigger?
Yes, let me go ahead and do that. There we go.
Perfect. All right. So, like we were saying, it's Too Many Tamales, and let's get into the story.
Okay.
Snow drifted through the streets, and now that it was dusk, Christmas trees glistened in the windows. And I love how they look.
Oh, how pretty.
Yes. It's a snowy Christmas. Maria moved her nose off the glass and came back to the counter. She was acting grown up now, helping her mother make tamales. Their hands were sticky with masa. That's very good, her mother said. Maria happily kneaded the masa. She felt grown up wearing her mother's apron. Her mom even let her wear lipstick and perfume. If only I wore mom's ring, she thought to herself.
Oh, wow. I remember. This is bringing back a lot of memories.
Mm-hmm. There's that wonderful age where you're just like, I want to
Yeah,
look just like my mom.
yeah, exactly.
Maria's mother had placed her diamond ring on the kitchen counter. Maria loved that ring. She loved how it sparkled like their Christmas tree lights. When her mother left the kitchen to answer the telephone, Maria couldn't help herself. She wiped her hands on the apron and looked back at the door. Uh-oh, she might be trying to get in.
Uh-oh.
I'll wear the ring for just a minute, she said to herself. The ring sparkled on her thumb.
I don't know what's going to happen here.
I know. Maria returned to kneading the masa, her hands pumping up and down. On her thumb, the ring disappeared, then reappeared in the sticky globe of dough. Her mother returned and took the bowl from her. Go get your father for this part, she said. Then the three of them began to spread masa onto corn husks. Maria's father helped by plopping a spoonful of meat in the center and folding the husk. He then placed them in a large pot on the stove. They made 24 tamales as the windows grew white with delicious smelling curls of steam. I can just imagine how delicious it smells in that kitchen.
Yes, it's definitely bringing me back to childhood memories.
Yes. A few hours later, the family came over with armfuls of bright presents. Her grandparents, her uncle and aunt, and her cousins, Dolores, Teresa, and Danny. Maria kissed everyone hello, then she grabbed Dolores by the arm and took her upstairs to play with the other cousins, tagging along after them. So we always grab our favorite cousin and then we leave the little one behind.
Yes.
They cut out pictures from the newspaper, pictures of toys they were hoping were wrapped and sitting underneath the Christmas tree. As Maria was snipping out a picture of a pearl necklace, a shock spread through her body. "The ring!" she screamed. Everyone stared at her. "What ring?" Dolores asked. Without answering, Maria ran to the kitchen.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The steaming tamales lay piled on a platter. "The ring is inside one of the tamales," she thought to herself. "It must have come off when I was kneading the masa." Dolores, Teresa, and Danny skidded into the kitchen behind her. "Help me," Maria cried. They looked at each other. Danny picked up first. "What do you want us to do?" "Eat them," she said. "If you bite something hard, tell me."
What? Oh my God.
Now, maybe the solution should have been to ask the mom where the ring was, because she might. The four of them started eating. They ripped off the husk and bit into them. The first one was good. The second one was pretty good. But by the third tamale, they were tired of the taste. "Keep eating," Maria scolded. Corn husks littered the floor. Their stomachs were stretched till they hurt. But the cousins kept eating until one tamale remained on the plate.
Oh.
That's what cousins are for.
Oh my
God. "This must be it," she said. "The ring must be in that one. We'll each take a bite. You first, Danny." Danny was the youngest, so he didn't argue. He took a bite. Nothing. Dolores took a bite. Nothing. Teresa took a big bite. Still nothing. It was Mary's turn. She took a deep breath and slowly, gently bit into the last mouthful of tamale. It's teamwork at its finest.
It is. Those are good cousins.
They are. Nothing. "Didn't any of you bite something hard?" Maria asked. Danny frowned. "I think I swallowed something hard," he said. "Swallowed it!" Maria cried, her big eyes with worry. She looked inside his mouth. Teresa said, "I didn't bite into anything hard, but I think I'm sick." She held her stomach with both hands. Maria didn't dare look into Teresa's mouth. She wanted to throw herself onto the floor and cry. The ring was now in her cousin's throat, or worse, his belly. How in the world could she tell her mother? "But I have to," she thought.
Oh my God.
Poor little guy.
Oh.
She could feel tears pressing to get out as she walked into the living room where the grown-ups sat talking. They chattered so loudly that Maria didn't know how to interrupt. Finally, she tugged on her mother's sleeve.
Oh my goodness. I wonder what's going to happen.
"What's the matter?" her mother asked. She took Maria's hand. "I did something wrong," Maria sobbed. "What?" her mother asked. Maria thought about the beautiful ring that was now sitting inside Danny's belly and got ready to confess. Then she gasped. The ring was on her mother's finger, bright as ever. "The ring!" Maria nearly screamed. Maria's mother scraped off a flake of dried masa. "You were playing with it," she said, smiling gently.
Oh my goodness. Whoops, we only saw the there you go. Thank you.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Oh, wow.
Maybe they should have asked the mom. Okay. "I wanted to wear it," Maria said, looking down at the rug. Then she told them all about how they eaten the tamales. Her mother moved the ring a little on her finger. It winked a silvery light. Maria looked up and Aunt Rose winked at her too. "Well, it looks like we all have to cook up another batch of tamales," Rosa said cheerfully. That's nice.
Oh my goodness. That's something that she didn't get in trouble.
I know. Maybe because the holiday season, you know?
Yes.
Maria held her full stomach as everyone filed into the kitchen, joking and laughing. At first, she still felt like crying as she kneaded a great bowl of masa next to Aunt Rosa. As she pumped her hands up and down, a leftover tear fell from her eyelashes into the bowl and for just a second rested on her finger, sparkling like a jewel. Then Rosa nudged her with her elbow and said, "Hey, Nina, it's not so bad. Everyone knows the second batch of tamales always tastes better than the first, right?" When Dolores, Teresa, and Danny heard that from the other side of the room, they let off a groan the size of 24 tamales. I think because they're tired of eating.
Yes, I think so. But that is true, though. The second batch always tastes better.
Yes, and that's very nice of her aunt.
Yes.
Then Maria couldn't help herself. She laughed, and pretty soon everyone else was laughing, including her mother. And when Maria put her hands back into the bowl of masa, the leftover tear was gone.
Aww.
So what's great about this story, and it's reminding me of what I would tell the kids, is sometimes it's okay to tell your parents you made a mistake. But they're not going to get as mad as you think that you're going to get mad.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
That was so wonderful. It really did bring back some childhood memories of, Christmas Eve in our house and all the things that we used to do for the holidays. So thank you so much, Miss Nicole. Are you dedicating this reading to anyone in particular?
Yes, I'm going to be dedicating this reading to my other niece, Janessa. She may not be a helper in the kitchen, but I know she also knows the importance of just fessing up when you mess up and that it's okay.
Yes, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. I love your choice of books. And who knows, maybe in the future down the road, you'll come back with another book for us. What do you think?
Oh, I would love to. Maybe one with some chapters in it, maybe for the older readers. So.
Okay. All right. We're working our way up into the different age groups. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking time to join us here on Reading Ritual. The idea is to share different books and different, interpretations of the stories. And I love how you engage with us and, sort of bring us along into your world and your memories from reading these books that you've shared with us. And I just think it's really, really wonderful. And I hope that everyone who gets a chance to watch and listen, they get a little bit of a reading break, for the children, for the kids, and for the parents too. Sometimes we just need a break, and that's what we're doing here is allowing the kids to just sit and watch and learn about some different books. So it's an all-inclusive kind of experience, and we're only going to get better and better. So thank you.
Thank you. This was a lot of fun, so I can't wait to be done.
Okay.
And if you guys enjoyed that story and, keep reading or listen to a lot of stories online.
Exactly. Thank you, Miss Nicole. We'll see you next time. Thank you, everyone.